cover. Yeah, peel off the makeup, we finna take off. Never said it'd be a cakewalk. Meditate till we charged up. Execute goals regardless. Decalcify my pineal. Breaking language barriers, we saw millennials. Planets passing age rotations, down me we owe. So down me we know. Sometimes we can be slow, that's why my ears open. Every drop you add could complete the ocean. Speak up, play your part too. Been vulnerable, it's an art tool. Reflect on all the juice like torture. It's on you, tell the truth.
Yeah, we about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. We about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. We about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. Listen. Yeah. Aim in the fit so you see in the mirror. Play with your focus and watch it get clear. Polish your crown, turn it up if you wear it. You live in the root, release what you're fearing. And watch it all rise, the righteous will hear it. They calling us twisted, I'm not even caring. Because it's unseen, the mind is too barren. They won't even heal it, they pass it to cheering. We over here healing, conversing and listening. Know that the truth isn't always appealing, but end it with healing and find your beginning. Frequency positive, what you receiving. Perception is up to you, what you believing. What you retrieving, mentally speaking. Life that they breathing, no words from a heathen. Don't know it all, but together undefeated. Conversation, rather want it, you need it. Come fill up your tank before it's depleted. Don't care if you calling on Allah, Jesus, Buddha or Christian, not being facetious. Come to the trial with the students and teachers. All got a voice, we the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. Conversation, rather want it, you need it. Come fill up your tank before it's depleted. Don't care if you calling on Allah, Jesus, Buddha or Christian, not being facetious. Come to the trial with the students and teachers. All got a voice, we the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen, hey. Yeah. We about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. We about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. Praying for truth cause the world is so fickle. Keeping my mental how clean as a whistle. Attention's a trap, they can lead you astray. Sneering this shit through the storm and the haze. Real conversations are lost in the greed. Others get lost in the web that it weaves. Sift through the rhetoric, uncover schemes. Knowledge inherited, this is imperative. I got a lot on my mind and I'm sharing it. Apples to oranges, it ain't no comparisons. I'm the type that'll never break character. I'm the type to make memories and cherish them. Trust intuition and doubt or disparity. Pursuing the echoes of wisdom. Chasing that moment of clarity. Conversation, rather one if you need it. Come fill up your tank before it's depleted. Don't care if you calling on Allah or Jesus, Buddha or Christian, not being facetious. Come to the track with the students and teachers. All got a voice, who the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. Conversation, rather one if you need it. Come fill up your tank before it's depleted. Don't care if you calling on Allah or Jesus, Buddha or Christian, not being facetious. Come to the track with the students and teachers. All got a voice, who the ears that'll listen. Who the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen.
It's on you, tell the truth.
Peace, everyone. I am Universe Badger. We have Sacred Deer.
It's okay. Hello.
We have the mother of Sacred Deer.
My birth giver.
The birth giver. We have Moon Tortoise.
Tortoise noises.
We have DDH the Bubble.
Hello, DDH.
And we have SGF Graham.
Graham is back. Hi.
Peace. How y'all doing?
Peace and love. Peace and love.
Good to see everybody.
Yes, and I love the fact that there is a family right now. So I'm going to do what I do, which is read the scripted intro because I can't see worth nothing and I can't remember unless I write it down. So it is what it is. Welcome to the People's Podcast, the ears that will listen where your opinion matters. Tonight, we step into the quiet space between how we feel and how we respond. A space many speak about, although few master. This is the mature heart turning emotional awareness into wisdom. A mature heart is not a perfect heart. It's a heart that has learned to pause, reflect, breathe, and choose clarity instead of chaos. It is a heart that understands emotions, that emotions are teachers, not threats. It's a heart that knows awareness means nothing until we apply it with intention. Awareness shows you the feelings. Wisdom teaches you what to do with it. And when the two meet, you become someone who can love deeper, speak clearer, lead with softness, and protect your peace with purpose. Tonight, we talk about the transformation, the shift from reacting through pain to responding through understanding. Because emotional maturity is not an age, it's a choice to grow, rise, heal in real time. Tonight's episode is on the People's Podcast is brought to you by Shimmerwood CBD infused seltzers, the drink that helps you relax, reset, and stay present while you elevate your conversations and your peace. So tap into the calm, taste the balance, and enjoy 30% off your order with the promo code The People at Shimmerwood CBD infused seltzers, where clarity meets flavor. So let's get into it. What does emotional wisdom look like in your life right now, Sacred Deer?
Probably being aware of emotions and how to be able to express them safely or without being put down in a way that you don't really want.
Okay. I don't know. What do you want to go by, Sacred Deer's mother?
So I think it's more about like if you're open to expressing your emotions, right? And then you have a peer that listens. You have to listen to your children or your peer, right? So you have to hear their emotion and you understand how they feel to kind of combat that conversation.
Okay. Moon Tortoise, what does emotional wisdom look like in your life right now?
Right now, it's just staying on track. It doesn't have to be anything elaborate. It's just being able to stay on track in the face of whatever I'm feeling or thinking, which can be a ton around right now, such as the holidays. So yeah, I take small strides, and I take pride in the fact that I can even get through certain things. That's good. I feel good about it.
Okay. SGF Graham, what does emotional wisdom look like in your life right now?
Can I add in like
Pretty dope over here. I've noticed that the growth that I had since I left, where I've left where I'm at now, because I'm back at the beginning, I guess you could say, or whatever. Since I came back, my approach on a lot of things, my approach with people has been not the old me. And that's been pretty good, because I expected everything to draw me back into that old energy. And it haven't been because of that, and I know that it's because of my emotional intelligence and my emotional awareness and all that.
Right on. It's a good example. And
so I'm going to read. I apologize. Go ahead, Moon Tortoise.
I was going to say they disappeared. I was checking the comments, so they wanted to add on something real quick.
No. I was going to say that. I was going to say, because it was in a private chat, so I was going to say, what do you want me to call you, Sacred Deer's mom? What do you want to be known as?
Can I be Mama B?
Okay, Mama B.
That worked.
What would you What would you want to add on
I
to?
was gonna say though, sometimes, cause can I give a little backstory?
Yeah, go ahead.
So my fiance is like a hardcore, like old school Southern man,
Mm-hmm.
and we have differences in discipline, right? So
Yeah.
I try to, I guess, be not a friend, but be more of a decision maker, right from wrong kind of thing.
Okay.
And I was thinking, in this scenario, if you can like find a, where am I going with this? If you can find a study like responsibility towards it, it can make a difference. Cause okay, so for example, my oldest is 15, and sorry, he recently went somewhere where he shouldn't have, right?
Uh-huh.
With a phone that didn't have service. Okay. So we brought him home and told him, like, hey, if we can't see where you're at, then we don't know how to be cautious about it, right? Not yet, baby. Not yet. Not yet. Sorry. So I was thinking, if you kind of take it as not in a friendly way, but more of like a responsible, almost adult kind of thing, because they're almost adults.
Yeah.
So I told him, sorry,
Welcome.
but I told him, I'm like, hey, so I am so sorry. But I told him, like, hey, if you're not responsible in the ways that you move, sorry,
It's okay. These things happen.
like, shit. If
If
so,
you're not responsible in the way you move.
yeah, if you're not responsible in the way you move and how you are, it's not good for you, right? Because if they're not doing good deeds and good, can you don't? I am so sorry. So I was trying to say, if we can do, if we can try to teach them, right, at a young age, to be more like individual, not reliant.
Uh-huh.
I think they want to.
Yeah, they do want to. So I am a stepmom to a 15-year-old, a 14-year-old, and a 12-year-old. And they all want to do their own thing. Okay? But I'm here telling them, you gotta have boundaries and you gotta have restrictions. So I was thinking, my 15, almost 16-year-old, if he goes and does these things, he has to remember. Sorry, Leah's here. God damn it! I'm sorry for language.
I thought I was going to be the one to break first. It's okay.
No,
usually
I'm
am.
sorry. I have my autistic daughter here. You can't see it, but she is here.
Sweetie. Hi, sweetie.
Her name is Leah, and she likes to be in the middle of things. But my point being, I guess, is having boundaries, but not overwhelming them. Okay, baby. You're
Balance with everything. Balance.
like it's a weird phase because I am so sorry.
15 sucks. 15
So
sucks.
So for you, emotional wisdom looks like you're realizing that they want to have their own independence and they want to have their own freedom, and you're teaching them in order to
Yeah.
do that, they
Well,
have
see,
to have boundaries.
I was never taught that freedom because the way I grew up, and Kim, you know, so I had to learn my own way, unfortunately. But like it's they have to have their own growth, really. Like they have to grow their own way, the way they think, the way they feel. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. And it's please stop. Please stop. No. I am so sorry.
It's okay. Fostering individuality is a wonderful thing, and I think something a lot of institutions and things that we do take away from that. And maybe we try to force our kids to be a certain way, like us or the places do. But we are right when you said listen at the beginning. I reflected on that because we listen to kids more. It's cool doing the segment on Monday now because we just try to listen to kids. That helps. That helps. And then the society's learning individuality, so. Yeah, it's good.
And
Embrace it.
I'm raising 5 that's not mine. But I've been in life for almost 8 years. So I've been there since they were like real young, right? And please stop. Please
So you're
stop.
raising 5.
And I get that, like, I'm trying to teach them that they can be their own people, right? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Please stop. Please stop. Can I relax? I am so sorry.
Okay, you're okay. So before the show, I spoke with Secret Deer, and I said sometimes adults do things without thinking how it's going to affect you, and that they don't mean to. They don't mean to just do things and not worry about how it affects you. And I know it's hard to ask you if what they're doing is affecting you. I said, and if any time that something has been done that has affected you, I apologize because that's never my intent. And that's what it is about. Emotional wisdom for me right now is in my life is about understanding that sometimes me just being me will affect another individual. And I have to realize that even if it's my intention or not, I have to be able to take myself outside of myself from my pride and my ego and be able to realize that sometimes other people get affected by how I am. So,
Yes.
how intelligent
Okay.
emotional wisdom looks like right now, as in.
Yeah. So
Go ahead.
sorry, Kim. So it's not about, it's about how people see you, kinda, right? So if I'm doing something or my kids do something and I respond, it's not about how they feel about it. It's about how and what I'm going through in that moment.
Speaking of that, Liz Deline in the comments says you're doing amazing.
She is.
And so with emotional stability, with emotional wisdom, with emotional intelligence, it's realizing how you were raised didn't work well for you, and how you are going to raise the next generation is totally opposite than how you were raised.
Yes. So, can I say, Kim, you know that I was raised in a very, let's say, hard life.
Yeah.
And I'm trying, like, I've been able to give my kids a more stable life. We're not, like, rich. We're not having a grand old day. But I'm able, like, okay, so for the ones who don't know, I grew up mostly homeless. and it affected me a lot emotionally. And I've been like on this endeavor to give my kids more than I had, because I didn't have a lot. Kim knows. I didn't have a lot in growing up, so I'm trying my hardest to. I'm so sorry.
You're okay.
Like, I'm giving my kids everything I have, because what I didn't have. Yes, I want my kids to have more than I had. Really.
They got love. That's a good thing.
Do you know what, Mama B? One thing that I learned from knowing you for over 12 years. I've learned that the difficult times that came into your life did not define you. If anything, it helped you grow to be a stronger person. You were rough when I first met you. You were rough. You were really rough. Really rough. And you are nothing like that now. And now you are
unhappy, and I wasn't giving. I was in a really bad place. Say words. Use your words, please. Words, please. 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 Play. Play. Good job. Play. Please. Good job. Sorry.
It's okay. Stop apologizing. You are fine.
Oh no.
You are fine. So that says it looks like you're doing an amazing job. You're a wonderful mom, Mama B.
Ow! I tried my hardest.
And that's hard because you didn't learn it. You didn't learn how to be a mom.
I didn't have the same. I didn't have a great what's the word? Didn't have the same view. Like, my mom wasn't a good mom, so I didn't have the understanding of being a good mom. I had to learn it. And you know that. You've seen me grow from that.
Yeah. So what moment in your life did it force you? Did it force your heart to mature? What moment in your life forced your heart to mature?
Marley. Marley did. When he was just a baby, I realized, he's mine. He's my responsibility. Like, I have to take care of him. Like, he's my life. So it like clicked. I was only 17 years old, and for some reason it like shifted my entire mindset. I was young with no role model, with no father, with no good mother, and then I had Marley, and it was like a click. Like, once I seen him, it was like, I have to do better.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried real hard to do better. You watched me struggle for the first 2 years, but I still got, like, I struggled myself, but Marley never had without, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. And that's why I waited so long to have more kids. Like, I was so afraid of not being enough.
Yeah. So, SGF Graham, what moment in your life forced your heart to mature?
Yeah. I'll be Chucky.
SGF Graham. SGF Graham. Okay. Moon Tortoise. Moon Tortoise.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. What moment in your life forced your heart to mature?
Which time? Can you hear me, by the way?
I can.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, which time?
It doesn't say what time. Just what moment in your
Okay.
life your heart to mature.
The most recent one was my father's passing. The biggest one was getting sober, getting honest with myself about everything. Well, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot. That's been a learning experience. But yeah, dad passing recently changed my entire view of the world.
So, for me, the moment in my life that forced my heart to mature would have been not, I would say when I had a purpose when I had my son, but after that, I mean, I still made mistakes and stuff. I think what forced my heart to mature is when I started seeing my legacy. I think my legacy made a difference because I wasn't going to let it go on without it being known that that was my legacy. I was bound and determined to make sure that I was going to find out whether or not that was my legacy, and I wasn't going to let anything stop me. And and so that was important to me. That was the moment when I realized, and it made my heart mature, was when I was able to make a difference, because when I was so young when I had my child, that now I have a way of being an impact onto somebody else's life. And I was going to do different, and I was going to do better, and I was going to all those wrongs that I made. So that right there, that was the time that made my heart really mature. And then Mama Bear wants, or Mama B wants to say something about Mama B lost their father. Go ahead.
I have two things though. So Kim, I know you had your struggles for a long time, and I praise you for those struggles because you taught me a lot in with the struggles you went for with your biological mom and sorry, not my point. But I was wanting to reach out on I lost so my mom forced my father to have no contact for a long time. And when I finally had contact with my father, he was dying of prostate cancer due to the Vietnam War. And I wanted to say something like it's not it's fuck me. Sorry, I'm kind of losing my train of thought.
You're okay.
Yeah, like with what you said, it's kind of it hurts a lot trying to have a relationship with someone who you haven't known. I lost my father in 2014 due to prostate cancer, and I had only known him for a year. And it's kind of crazy how it's so he reached out to me in 2014 after Marley was born, but he already was so sick that he couldn't move. He had stage 4 prostate cancer, and uh, so that kind of took a real big toll on who I was, I guess, because I was hoping for him. I was hoping for him to be involved in Marley, my son, and lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry.
You're okay.
I just wanted to say that I lost my father in 2014 to cancer. And it's like a hard hit to the heart because you'd think that you'd grow old with them, kind of thing. And I guess I lost my train of thought. I'm so sorry. I'm not good at this stuff.
You're all right. It's a hard topic too.
But I was trying to say, like, I lost so my mother purposely blocked me out of his life for almost 12 years. And then when I got back in touch with my father, he was dying of prostate cancer due to the Vietnam War. And he passed away just 6 months after my son was born. And it's like a hard hit, you know, like trying to rebuild that kind of relationship, and then you can't no more. So
Oh, it must feel otherworldly.
I guess I was trying to relate to the last. Hi, Leah. I was trying to relate to the last person who was talking about. Like it's hard to. Hi, Mama. Sorry. Come here. No, not that. Come here. No. Okay. God damn it. No.
Well, we had Kendall on there saying you don't need to apologize, and she's Canadian, so you're okay.
No, I was trying to relate to the last person saying like he lost connections, and it hurt because I was only in touch with my father for less than a year before he passed away, and it was like a hard hit, you know. It was like we had just built that good relationship, and then all of a sudden he's gone. So I guess I was trying to relate to the last person, but my story went all over the place. I'm so sorry.
Well, I found out that. No, go ahead, Badger.
No, you
That's
go
okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. My mom wreaked havoc on our family. She was a vicious alcoholic for years and years and years, well, her whole life, as long as I've known her. And her health was in such poor condition that she is actually living with pancreatic cancer for years, maybe. Long, but I found out when she got diagnosed with it, it did not last a couple more days. It was just sudden. She passed away on Thanksgiving. I did not expect it. I did not see it coming. And it's the things left unsaid that bothered me the most. It's not the fact that they're gone. It's that there's so much more you wonder and think and questions, and it's a hard deal.
Well, my mom, unfortunately, like stopped me from having relations with my father for like 10 years. And when he found me, I'm like 20 questions, you know, because my mom made him out to be this bad guy. So I was 20 questions, like, why'd you do this? Why'd you do that? Who are you? Who is this? And then I realized, like, he wasn't a bad guy. And he had his own story to tell. So, but I couldn't get that story until he was already too sick. And it's kind of, it's he met Marley when he was a baby, so that I'm glad of that. But it still sucks that I couldn't, like, rekindle what my mom made bad, I guess. I couldn't, like, rebuild what my mom made bad. if that makes sense.
No, it does make a lot of sense. So let me ask this next question real quick. What's one emotional habit that you had to unlearn to grow? Mama B.
Oh,
Jealousy.
there you go.
Jealousy.
That was a big one for me. Jealousy. Because I didn't have a good life, and I always thought, like, who are they? They have better, right? And even in like relationships, it was always jealousy. So I had to look back at me and see, like, why am I jealous? Like, what do they have that I don't have? Kind of thing. It was jealousy of what they had that I didn't have.
Now, did you realize that it was all within you, though? Because they probably were actually technically jealous of you, too.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was jealousy of what I didn't have or what I couldn't have, if that makes sense.
No,
It was what they had that I didn't have.
Yeah.
And it became like this weird thing that I become jealous over the smallest little things, right? Over really stupid stuff. And it also reflected back to self-esteem.
Yeah.
How I felt about myself. Not just jealousy of them, but jealousy of what I couldn't have and how I viewed myself.
So Moon Tortoise, what's one emotion that you had to unlearn to grow?
Well, I used to be like jealous of billionaires, and I'm not anymore. I'm filled with vicious rage. Actually, that's funny, and that'll be a good lead-in because anger is probably that big one. And I champion all emotions. I think they're all good. I think they're all necessary. I think they all need to be controlled to be utilized properly, though. And anger is one that is the most powerful, that derails me from just about anything in my life, makes me feel sick, impedes my progress, unless I harness it really properly. And that is actually really hard balance to do. Because if I harness it right, I can pour it into music and art and stuff. But anger, yeah, is one. And I am not cured of this affliction. I am still a very angry person. But I really got to stay on my A game, stay on top of it, stay grateful, and keep redirecting that thought process. Because that's the biggest one. I haven't unlearned it. Just trying to learn to control it.
So for me, one emotional habit I had to unlearn was, I gotta mute it just for a second. One emotional habit I had to unlearn to grow was, for me, I have to mute you for 1 second. For me would be to have to explain. I overly explained. I felt the need that I had to overly explain how I was feeling to someone else. I gave way too much information, and I realized that I don't have to. And that was a habit. It became a habit that I felt myself constantly doing over and over and over and over, was explaining myself, overly explaining. And it was beyond the fact that I wanted them to know. It was more of a fact for myself. I wanted justification of why I said it, clarity within myself of why I said what I said and did what I did. So for me, it was overly explaining. Yeah, that's why I muted it, I figured. So So, Sacred Deer, how do you, okay, she's back. So, I'm going to ask Sacred Deer this real quick. How do you create emotional safety for others?
I don't. I try and I try and separate them from what bad that they can't quite see. Not like bad as in what I think is bad, bad as in what's draining them and what's feeling them down.
Okay.
So I try and show them the good rather than the bad.
That's a good. Yeah.
I do want to say something though. Are you done?
Yeah.
You sure? Yeah. So he was talking about his anger, right?
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I don't know who quite was talking about it.
Henry.
Moon Tortoise. Or Henry.
Yes.
I go by
Hi.
Henry.
So I wanted to kind of touch on that because I was. It came out as anger, but it was more of like emotional turmoil. Like, sorry. I'm not good at this stuff. But I wanted to say, like, you said something about your anger. You couldn't control your anger, right? But deep down, that anger leads to either emotional distress in some way or sadness, right? Because when I'm mad, deep down, I'm either disappointed or really like upset about something. And I've learned that I take that out with anger, not disappointment or not sadness. It engulfs stuff in anger. I get mad. I get pissy. I get like so I was wondering if maybe some of your anger might be some sadness maybe or some disappointment.
Well, a lot of my anger stems from a really violent and ugly childhood. And part of that is because nobody was listening to me. It's why it's so important to me to actually talk to the youth of today. So I felt very alone a lot of the time. And as I grow into adulthood, my anger kind of turned to actually how society operates. I don't agree with it in a lot of ways. And it makes me angry that I feel like an outlier that people do it. Whatever the case, I actually enjoy being sad. And emotional maturity for me, it was becoming to enjoy being sad about things, to enjoy grieving, and to enjoy letting people in on that enough so that they can provide emotional security for others around me, feel comfortable enough to open up to me. So even when I'm angry, I can really get sidetracked by venting, or not just venting, talking to people. And the best things I've realized about that and how to make people feel comfortable is to minimize my expectations of what I think they want me to say and to try and open my ears more to what they want to say. That's
Don't ever minimize yourself though. Don't ever minimize yourself. Because I see where you're coming from. Because I didn't live. I'm not going to go into details, but I had a pretty low life, not low life, but difficult life too. But don't ever minimize yourself for how you think they'll feel. Because
I don't. Not anymore. Just for the podcast, I'm very well behaved here.
Yeah, I feel that though because through my teen years, I felt like I was just a ghost, right? For people's amusement. And I wanted to kind of make sure that you're okay, I guess, because through my teen years, I really did the same thing. Like I was this little ghost hovering over everyone around me, and I let them use me in ways I shouldn't have because of my upbringing. And it's like
thankfully, I've been able to grow enough to realize that I am a good human and I deserve what I earn. And I just wanted to make sure that you've seen that you're not that environment, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That sucks for some people. Go through a lot of PTSD. And see, one thing
Tortoise, no, start over. No one heard the first.
What? I said it's really challenging for people who go through PTSD and have to migrate into the world and are expected to function normally, especially when people don't recognize it. It's one of those unseen things that people will kind of bury under the rug and call you all kinds of awful things right up until the day you do something horrible about it, and then they say it's so damn sad. And then we can avoid this by having a collective consciousness, to actually try and just treat each other better.
Can I? Hey Kim, can I bring up the stabbing?
What was that?
Yeah. Let him read. Are the kids out? Are the kids out?
Yeah, it's Marley, but he knows all of this.
Oh, okay, he already knows. Go ahead.
Can I bring up the stabbing?
Yeah, go ahead.
So 1 second. Okay.
I love you.
I love you, Dad.
I'll see you at about 8:30 tomorrow.
Drive safe. So in 2018, I was. Are you okay with this? Mm-hmm. I was brutally stabbed and almost killed by the ex-wife of my current boyfriend. And I struggle with a lot of PTSD from that. So when you brought up PTSD, I was thinking like, very horrible events that cause you flashbacks, cause you events that you can't break out of. Correct?
That and just overall non-function.
Yeah, so I shut down when I'm in a moment, because if I relive any of that, are you okay? Yeah. If I relive any of that, I completely shut down. Like I'm in this little pocket of trauma. So I understand the whole PTSD about an event or any given moment, because I live it quite frequently, because like the saddest little. I also should say that I'm also raising 8. Let me back up. After she attacked me, I chose to stay with her ex-husband. So I'm raising her children. I know it's wonky, whatever, but I love him. He's a great dad. These are great kids. But sometimes I guess I tend to like reliving that moment because of my flashbacks. And I get that's literally debilitating sometimes. And I just want to make sorry. I want to kind of relate to that, because I have PTSD due to the attack. And then I also have PTSD due to past trauma. And I want to make sure that like PTSD comes in many different waves. Please don't do that, please.
And you're still raising 5 kids.
Well, the thing is, though, yeah, but the thing is, she forgot a little backstory. When that happened with the lady, when the lady did that, she was pregnant and she actually had the baby, and Mama B, had to raise the newborn of the lady.
This is 10 minutes before the end of the podcast. This needs a whole nother hour or not.
I am
to talk
so
about
sorry.
that.
I didn't mean to bring that all in.
No, she was ready to talk about it, because if she was ready to talk about it, we would have done a whole episode on it. It has to be talked about. She wasn't ready to heal. She wasn't ready to heal.
I will go into it if you want to do a podcast about it. I'm healed enough to go into the entire story because I have a lot.
I would love to do a podcast on it for real, because we need more than 1 hour of it, because it was deep. It was deep. Grandson was not there.
It's very deep. He was not there. He was with you. Thank God. Thank God he was with you, because it's more than I can tell you in this moment. But if you want to do something, if you want to do a podcast about it, I'm healed enough to explain the entire story.
Yes, and I would like to explain the backstory on the PTSD but even though he wasn't a part of it, he was with me. I don't want him in the room when we do it. I don't, because as he was with me, when you were going through what you were going through, he got to witness something with me at the exact same time. So I don't want him in the room. He doesn't remember that because he was too young. So I'm grateful.
Thank God.
I'm grateful he was too young to remember that. So I don't want him in the room to relive that when he don't have to.
And I not only have my story, but I'm so OCD. I have like her mother's story, and I have Jimmy's story too.
Yeah. So we definitely can do an episode on that. I don't mind doing it next Tuesday if you want to. Like I said, he cannot be in the room.
No, because it's gonna get very explicit. If you don't mind, I have every little detail.
Okay. We'll do a backstory on that this coming Tuesday. It's
that
important.
Would be that'd be cool, because that also involves his life and his sibling's life. So,
but I just need it to be known that about the story would be great to cover. So we'll cover that. So let me ask you a question real quick though. When did you first realize you were emotionally growing?
Oh. That attack made me see a lot of things in hindsight. And that attack kind of helped me in a way to kind of spiritually grow up. and I know it's weird to say, but almost losing my life made me like rethink my entire life. Right? So it was right after the attack when I kind of sat back and like, hey, I need to do some stuff for myself. Like I need to spiritually grow, need to mature, I need to, because my parents never taught me what's right from wrong, I guess, in a way. So I had to learn it myself. And the attack really kind of showed me that life is short. So it was really after the attack. And I don't know if you recognize Cam, but I was a completely different person after the attack compared to who I was before.
We talked. I already know. So was I.
Yeah, it was like a 180 for me. That attack not only saved my life, but saved me literally.
Yeah.
It was. I will say, hi. Yes, hi. It was definitely after the attack that I kind of realized, like, hey, I gotta get shit straight. Language. But I gotta, like, for my kids, not kids, but kid, or my future kids.
Yeah, because we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it on Tuesday. Everybody tuned in. Stay tuned for Tuesday's next Tuesday show. We'll go into more detail about that.
Is there a chance it could be more than an hour? Because that whole situation is so deep that it's insane.
It'll be more than an hour. It'll be more than an hour. We're gonna do a special episode, and we're allowed to go a little over an hour. But yes, I'm gonna mute you for a second.
Mama's talking.
Go ahead, read these comments, Moon Tortoise. No, you're muted. I did not mute you. I did not mute you.
I muted myself because I'm eating gummy worms because I'm an adult and I can eat as many as I want. Liz Delaney says, I like what Freud says about anger. Anger turned inward turns into depression. Anger turned outwards turns into rage. And it becomes rage. And that's a great way of looking at it. However we feel about Freud. Kendall Cott says, my background is more unique, growing up in hospitals and breaking generational abuses, 100,000 million. I think that the zeros keep going. Yes, please. That was situational. You're not alone when it comes to being attacked on many levels. Yeah, reach out to Kendall. Kendall, reach out. Same bat time, same bat channel. Oh, same bat time, yes. Same bat channel.
Yeah. Yes, same bat time, same bat channel. We're gonna do positive messages on this one and wrap this one up for the evening. And you guys stay tuned for Thursday's show. We're gonna talk about how misery keeps us coming back to things, how we keep going back to the same things and trying to break cycles, but yet we're gonna keep doing it. So I don't know if SGF Graham's with us. I asked and I didn't get a response, so I don't know. SGF Graham, are you with us? No. Okay.
No?
So no. So I cannot unmute you, Mama B. But at this time, we're gonna do positive message. So unmute yourself and give me a positive message. And it's okay if she's a little loud. I'm gonna unmute you. No, I can't. You have to. Well, go ahead.
Okay.
Always live your truest self. Don't listen to what anybody else says. Live to you and what you believe in.
Do a positive quote, Moon Tortoise.
A positive quote.
Or message.
Well,
whatever.
Well, we had some noise on this one, but it was the sound of a strong person doing their thing, momming in real time, and then talking about the experience, and that's what we're all about. So I'm about it, That's cool. That's a real experience. I think that's a positive thing. And I will end saying I'm an adult, and my favorite are the blue ones and the yellow and pink ones. And you mix those together, and this is awesome. The neon ones. Oh, I love that. Thanks for coming on, everybody.
Well, no, it's not over yet. Don't leave yet. It's not over yet. So I'm gonna do my positive quote, and then I'm gonna do the outro. And I also would like to have Sacred Deer say a positive message.
Oh yeah, no, that's just my thing. My 2 cents.
Sacred Deer, unmute you. You got to unmute. Okay, go ahead. Say a positive message.
My grandma always said, think positive, you get positive.
Okay.
So think positive, my friends.
What does he say?
No matter how true somebody says you should be, stay who you are and do what you want.
So my positive message is love yourself and love the pain that you go through. Because at the end of the day, you're going to grow through it. Realize that nothing happens to you. It only happens for you. Just handle it with the proper emotion and try to find the maturity in it. So with that being said, before we close out, a special shout out to our sponsor, Shimmerwood CBD Infused Seltzers. If you're looking for a smoother way to unwind, shift your mood, or just add some peace to your day, they've got you. Use the promo code ThePeople and get 30% off your next order, and stay grounded, stay lifted, and stay concentrated with Connected to the World. This says my favorite are the red ones, Liz says. I'm having ice cream, LOL, it helps. And I am about to have some pineapple upside down cake with some vanilla yogurt ice cream.
That's what's up.
Because we can get fat if we want to.
I'm trying, but don't worry.
Thank you for tuning in. We love you. And this is the People's Podcast where your opinion matters, because we got the ears that will listen. And I love my grandbabies, so I don't care how loud they are.
Let's get to the bottom of this one. Unspoken truths that I miss one. Tap into the minds of the people, rather acknowledge before I dismiss one. Atheists, Muslim, Christians, Buddhists, they all got usage, all got perspective. It's a collective. Get to the bottom what the truth is, with our hearts uncovered. Boy, detox from all of the lies you smothered. When them tries could have killed you, but with faith you recover. Yeah, peel off the makeup, we finna take off. Never said it'd be a cakewalk. Meditate till we charged up. Execute goes regardless. Decalcify my pineal, breaking language barriers, we saw millennials. Planets passing age rotations, down me we owe, so down me we know. Sometimes we can be slow, that's why my ears open. Every drop you add could complete the ocean. Speak up, play your part too. Been vulnerable, it's an art tool. Reflect on all the juice like torture. It's on you, tell the truth.
Yeah, we about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. We about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. We about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. Listen. Yeah, aim in the fit so you see in the mirror. Play with your focus and watch it get clear. Polish your crown, turn it up if you wear it. You live in the root, release what you're fearing, and watch it all rise. The righteous will hear it. They calling us twisted, I'm not even caring, because it's unseen, the mind is too barren. They won't even heal it, they pass it to cheering. We over here healing, conversing and listening. Know that the truth isn't always appealing, but end it with healing and find your beginning. Frequency positive, what you receiving. Perception is up to you, what you believing, what you retrieving, mentally speaking. Life that they breathing, no words from a heathen. Don't know it all, but together undefeated. Conversation, rather want it, you need it. Come fill up your tank before it's depleted. Don't care if you calling on Allah, Jesus, Buddha or Christian, not being facetious. Come to the trial with the students and teachers. All got a voice, we the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. Conversation, rather want it, you need it. Come fill up your tank before it's depleted. Don't care if you calling on Allah, Jesus, Buddha or Christian, not being facetious. Come to the trial with the students and teachers. All got a voice, we the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen. We the ears that'll listen, hey. Yeah.
We about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. We about to have a good conversation. Yeah, let's go. Praying for truth cause the world is so fickle. Keeping my mental how clean as a whistle. Attention's a trap that can lead you astray. Snaring this ship through the storm and the haze. Real conversations are lost in the greed. Others get lost in the web that it weaves. Sift through the rhetoric, uncover schemes. Knowledge inherited, this is imperative. I got a lot on my mind and I'm sharing it. Apples to oranges, it ain't no comparisons. I'm the type that'll never break character. I'm the type to make memories and cherish them. Trust intuition and doubt or disparity. Pursuing the echoes of wisdom. Chasing that moment of clarity. Conversation, rather one if you need it. Come fill up your tank before it's depleted. Don't care if you calling on Allah, Jesus, Buddha or Christian, not being facetious. Come to the track with the students and teachers. All got a voice who the ears that'll listen.